Hello and welcome everyone, I'm Pillow Pule and in this video I will be talking, discussing or just simply blabbering about the topic of art style. Before we begin, I just want to say that I'm using Clip Studio Paint as my drawing program and I will be drawing Starlo or North Star from the recently released fan game called Undertale Yellow. Note that I am not a professional artist and I still don't truly feel like I have developed my own true style. In addition, I have never gone to art school or studied true art history, but I do feel like I can tackle this topic. So, what is an art style? Well, an art style is the way an artist shows how they see the world through their piece. However, it can be influenced by their skill level or knowledge of how, for example, color, anatomy, light and shadows work. A person's art style can change over time due to them learning skills and techniques, and how fast this procedure can take place is determined by the artist's determination to develop and learn. However, we cannot forget about trends, or more specifically art movements. From realism to minimalism, artists have always been eager to follow trends. Art movement as a term is described as a style or way of creating art connected to a specific time period. That is why, for example, we can distinguish the breathtaking and uplifting Rococo art from the shape-oriented world of Cubism. In recent times, I witnessed the rise of anime art style. Now, I do believe that anime doesn't need no introduction, but I would like to lay down the characteristics of its art style. It is usually said that this style uses big, detailed eyes, small or no noses. The mouth, yet delicate, it can change size when needed. The body types, although differ from time to time, it is almost always stated that female anatomy has some questionably inhumanly sized breasts. This is a recent example of what an art movement could be, although I wouldn't really call it that, but just instead an art style. How to develop an art style. It is no secret that the art community puts a lot of pressure and pushes out this idea on beginner artists that they have to develop a unique style, because you will be dragged if your style even looks remotely similar to someone else's. I would like to state that this is where there's a fine line between trying to learn from your favorite artist as to, for example, how they draw anatomy so well, and tracing stealing art. Obviously, I heavily dislike when people trace over someone else's art and posting it as their own. That is something that the art community is known for, but thankfully pushes against. On this journey of developing an art style, you may take traces of your adored artists and incorporate into your own, mixing and adding and taking away until you find your style. My advice for you is to be direct. Have a somewhat clear idea of, for example, if you want to have line art or not. Are you more drawn to simplified shapes or more detailed ones? Do you like cool toned or warm toned colors? Know what you want, and that could make your journey somewhat easier. In my case, I go for a messy/sketchy line art with dramatic shadows, and I try to give the character that I'm drawing a human-like anatomy. And that's it. If this helped you, then please let me know. And if you have any suggestions as to how I can improve my editing skills, then you're more than welcome to comment down below, since I am new to making videos. See you soon. Take care.